You?
I'm good to thank you. Okay, first of all, I would like to check your attendance, yeah. Okay, if you are here, please say present. Okay, the first one,
Yes,
Nipututina, you
Miss.
here?
Yeah, Miss. Present.
Asteria Pramutyas,
Present, Miss.
Komang Okatri,
Present, Miss.
Andina,
Present, Miss.
Sarah Cynthia,
Present, Miss.
Dayu Puspa.
Present, Miss.
Alright, Tina Purnamasari,
Present, Miss.
Murcita Tenia,
Present, Miss.
Giri Putri. Alright, thank you. Okay, first of all, before we start our activity today, let us pray together. Okay, Andina, can you please lead the prayer?
Okay, Miss. Friends, let's pray. Finish.
Okay, thank you, Andina. Okay, everybody. So, before we start our activities today, let us do yel-yel ya. First ya, yel-yel untuk kita membuat semangat pagi ini ya. Follow teacher ya, everybody ya. Follow Miss.
Okay, Miss.
Okay. Okay. I love English. Can you follow teacher?
Okay.
I love English.
Alright. English, English, English. Yeah.
English.
English.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Okay.
Once
Now,
more, Miss.
sorry.
Once more.
Oh, one more. Okay. Everybody. I love English.
I love English.
I love English.
English.
Yes, English.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, good job. Thank you, everybody. Okay. Now, I would like to show you the rules of the class. The first one, you have to be focused. Look at the speaker, raise your hands and wait to speak, and be nice. Okay, everybody? You understand?
Yes.
Yes,
Ah,
Miss.
Thank you. Oke, this is the objective ya. Tujuan pembelajaran. Jadi hari ini kita akan belajar tentang recount text. So this is the objectives of the learning today. The first one is analyzing social function, structure text, and language features. Okay, the second one, comparing two texts regarding social function, structure text, and their language features. The third one, creating or making a short, simple paragraph of recount text. And the fourth one, presenting the text. So far, do you have any questions?
No, Miss. It's clear.
Okay, wow, I have three pictures in here. The first one is eat, drink, and give. I would like to call Tina. Tina, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, can you please tell me what is the past form of the word eat?
Eat, ate.
Oh, good job. Thank you. Okay, I'll call Mursita. Mursita, are you here, Mursita?
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
Can you please tell me the past form of the word drink?
I think it's drink and drank.
Oh, all right. Good job. Okay, I will call Sarah. Sarah, are you here, Sarah?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, can you tell me the past form of the word give?
Give. It becomes gave.
Oh, well done. Good job, everybody. Now you already know about the past form of the words, yeah? Now, do you know what simple past tense is? So, what is simple past tense? Anybody here know?
No.
Kalau pas itu udah lewat ya, Miss, kayaknya, Miss.
Yes, good. Okay. So, simple past tense adalah kalimat tenses yang digunakan untuk menyatakan kejadian yang terjadi di masa lampau. dan telah berakhir di masa lampau. The structure of simple past tense adalah subject plus verb to plus o. Means object ya pribadi ya. Subject plus verb to plus object. Okay. Anybody here? Can you make an example of simple past? Maybe I'll call the Yupuspa. The Yupuspa, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you make an example of simple past?
Sure. I
Yes.
went to market yesterday.
Very good. Good job. Yeah, thank you. The Yupuspa. Komangki, are you here?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah, can you make one example of simple past?
I studied English, Miss.
Oh, very good. Thank you, guys. Okay, now, look at this. I have some paragraph here. I have some sentences here. I would like you guys to fill in the blank with the correct words, yeah? So you have to do this individually, okay? I'll give you 5 minutes to answer these questions. Okay, everybody?
Okay,
Okay.
Miss.
Okay, Miss.
Now you may start now.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, everybody, do you have any problems to answer these questions? All right.
Masih cari artinya, Miss.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, I think it's very easy ya sayang ya. It's very easy to answer this question because I think you have already learned before when you are in junior high school. So yes, this is very simple questions. Right. I think time is up. Okay. Finish, guys.
Miss.
Finish, Miss.
Thank you very much. Okay, Mursita. Mursita, are you here, Mursita?
Yes.
Mursita, can you show me your answer?
I think I will read it, ma'am, because I have problem with my computer. Can I?
Yes, please, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
What number, Miss? Number 1 maybe, Miss?
Number 1 to 10 ya.
1 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay, so last Monday, I came late to my school because I played station until 2 a.m. in the night. Because that, I came late. I woke up about 6:45 a.m. and the class would be begin at 7 a.m. I ran to bathroom to take a bath. I usually had a breakfast after took a bath, but in that day I did not do that. I always went to school by my motorcycle, but in that day I forgot where I put the key. So I went to the school by public transportation. It made me took a longer time. I arrived at school at 7:30 a.m. I ran to my class, but I saw my teacher has stood in the front of the class to teach. I entered to my class, and of course, my teacher was angry to me because I came late. It was my bad experience, and I hoped I would not do that again. Finish.
Alright, thank you. Good job. Alright, thank you, Mursita.
Yes,
Okay.
you're welcome, ma'am.
Okay, now you already know about a simple past. So, who knows about recount text? Everybody here know about recount text?
I don't know.
No.
Belum
Okay.
pernah dengar nih.
I don't know.
Yes. Okay. Now, to improve your understanding about the context, let us watch a video. Yeah. Can you see this video?
Yes,
Yes.
Miss.
Yes.
Ya, kalian pernah nggak sih dengar mengenai recount text? Kalian suka curhat nggak? Atau mungkin kalian menulis diary, cerita tentang hari-hari kalian? Atau mungkin kalian curhat ke teman kalian mengenai experience, pengalaman yang menyenangkan, tidak menyenangkan, atau mungkin pengalaman liburan. Nah, ini semua adalah contoh-contoh dari recount text. So, recount text is a text to retell a past event or experience. Jadi kita tuh menceritakan kembali past event, kejadian yang di masa lampau atau experience ya, kejadian pengalaman kita seperti itu ya, pengalaman berharga, pengalaman tidak terlupakan seperti itu ya. Nah, recount text itu ada 3 macam nih ya. Yang pertama ada first nih ya, ada personal recount. Personal recount tuh biasanya unforgettable about you gitu. Misalnya pengalaman liburan bersama teman-teman, keluarga, atau mungkin ada cerita yang tidak mengenakan sehingga sampai sekarang masih teringat ya, cerita yang menyedihkan tentang diri kamu. Nah, gitu ya. Jadi kejadian-kejadian yang tentang personal kita, bisa itu menyenangkan, sedih, atau mungkin marah atau memalukan seperti itu ya. So personal recount itu seperti itu. Yang kedua ada fact recount. Nah, isinya ya berupa fact gitu, kejadian di masa lampau dan biasanya itu berupa fakta. Bisa jadi historical event, itu masuk ke factual recount gitu ya. Jadi cerita-cerita kejadian-kejadian yang kenyataan di masa lampau dan diceritakan ulang disebut dengan factual recount. Yang terakhir adalah imaginative recount. Nah, kalau imaginative recount itu suatu kejadian di masa lampau yang sebenarnya tidak terjadi, tapi kamu buat-buat seolah itu terjadi. Biasanya kalau misalnya di sekolah atau di kelas nih, kamu diminta gurumu membayangkan, imagine that you visited Borobudur Temple, misalnya gitu. Bayangkan bahwa kamu mengunjungi Borobudur Temple. Lalu apa yang kamu lakukan di sana? Kamu ngapain aja kalau ke sana? Bagaimana perasaanmu? Nah, kejadian-kejadian yang kamu ceritakan tapi itu sebenarnya tidak terjadi, itu imaginative recount ya. Jadi bisa aja kita bikin imaginative recount seperti untuk tugas sekolah atau mungkin kamu diminta untuk berandai-andai. Sudah paham students? So the purpose of recount text is to retell and give information about past event or experiences. Nah, bisa juga to entertain people about our past experience gitu ya. Jadi ini adalah purpose-nya ya. Nah, sekarang kita sudah bahas nih purpose atau social function of the text. Sekarang kita mau lihat structure of the text. Setiap teks pasti punya structure dong. Structure itu untuk memudahkan kita jika kita akan menulis atau mungkin kita mengidentifikasi suatu teks atau mungkin kita mau menceritakan retelling our recount. Seperti itu ya. Nah, kita lihat dulu. Yang pertama ada orientation. In orientation, we usually talk about what happened. Apa yang terjadi, apa yang kita lakukan. Who, siapa yang ada di sana dalam kejadian tersebut. Atau mungkin misalnya nih, kamu menceritakan liburan kamu ke Jakarta. Ya, lalu who-nya adalah siapa sih yang pergi ke Jakarta bersama kamu. Nah, kamu ceritakan di awal, di orientation atau the first paragraph ya. And then bisa juga kamu sebutkan where is it. Where itu berarti di mana. Tadi kan Miss bilang liburan ke Jakarta ya. Lalu bagaimana kamu liburan ke sana? Liburannya naik apa? Mungkin naik bus atau naik pesawat atau mungkin bawa kendaraan sendiri. Nah, biasanya di orientation ini kita introducing our recount text gitu. Kita memberitahu dulu nih informasi awal kita tuh kemana, sama siapa, lalu di mana tempatnya, dan bagaimana kita ke sana, mungkin seperti itu ya. Selanjutnya, after orientation, kita ada series of events. Nah, dalam series of events ini biasanya chronologically order. Maksudnya adalah kamu ceritakan dulu dari awal perjalanan kamu hingga akhir kegiatan kamu. Seperti itu ya, perjalanan awal hingga akhir. Jadi chronologically, jadi berurutan, nggak jumping, nggak tiba-tiba kamu nyeritain pas pulang, terus kamu balik lagi nyeritain waktu kamu hari pertama di Jakarta. No, nggak seperti itu. Jadi events itu kamu ceritain hari pertama di Jakarta ngapain aja kegiatannya. Kamu mungkin visit some interesting places seperti itu ya. Lalu day 2 kamu ngapain, day 3 ngapain, akhirnya kamu pulang gimana gitu ya. Jadi kegiatan-kegiatan dalam liburan kamu itulah kamu ceritakan dalam series of events seperti itu. Nah selanjutnya nih biasanya setelah events ada reorientation. Reorientation is the conclusion of your recount text ya. Jadi conclusionnya intinya kesimpulannya dari liburan kamu tuh apa? Bisa juga kamu kasih kesan kamu selama perjalanan mungkin kesan kamu selama mengalami kejadian recount tersebut. Ya, jadi kejadian di masa lampau yang kamu ceritakan, kira-kira kesan kamu terhadap kejadian itu apa sih? Nah, biasanya kamu tuliskan di reorientation. So these are the structure of the text, recount text ya. The first one ada orientation, series of events. Lalu ada reorientation. Gimana? Sudah paham? Well, students, sekarang kita lihat linguistic features of the text ya. Nah, setiap teks itu kita kan tulis atau kita baca ya. Tenses apa sih yang digunakan dalam recount text? Karena ini adalah kejadian di masa lampau, sudah terjadi dan selesai di masa lampau. So we use past simple tense ya, past tense atau past simple tense. Nah, kita menggunakan tenses ini. Jadi, kita akan menceritakan menggunakan verb atau kata kerja bentuk kedua. Misalnya, I went to Jakarta last month. I visited some interesting places there. Ya, jadi kata when sama visited itu menggunakan verb bentuk kedua yang menunjukkan kalimat simple tense atau past tense. Ya, sudah paham? Selanjutnya, karena ini ada series of event, so kita menggunakan chronological connection seperti itu ya. Misalnya, then, after that, first, before that, finally, seperti itu. Kita menggunakan conjunction atau kata hubung seperti itu. Karena kamu akan menceritakan kegiatan kamu setelah ini, sebelum ke sana, seperti itu. Jadi kita menggunakan kata-kata seperti then, after that, before that, atau bisa juga pakai first, second, gitu ya, finally, seperti itu ya. Oke, sudah pakai conjunction. Selain itu juga ada adverb. Nah, adverb ini yang digunakan apa aja? Seperti adverb of time. Adverb of time itu misalnya in the morning, in the afternoon, at night, seperti itu. Selanjutnya kita juga menggunakan adverb of place. Adverb of place ini menunjukkan tempat ya. Misalnya, in day 1, I went to Dufan with my family. Misalnya gitu. Went to Dufan. Dufan is the place ya. Jadi itu menggunakan adverb of place. Sudah paham? Jadi dalam linguistic features-nya ada menggunakan past simple tense, conjunction ya. Lalu kita menggunakan juga nih yang namanya adverb. Ada adverb of place, adverb of time. Keterangan waktu atau keterangan tempat juga seperti itu ya. Oke, students sudah paham? So, kita sudah membahas nih apa sih recount text itu? Macam-macam recount text itu apa aja? Structure of the text-nya kita sudah bahas. Dan terakhir linguistic features-nya juga sudah kita bahas. Now, we are going to see the example of recount text. Yuk kita lihat yuk contoh recount text berikut ini. Well, students, so this is the example of recount text ya. Nah, kita akan lihat nih kira-kira seperti apa sih teksnya. Nah, misalkan bacakan terlebih dahulu ya. So, this is the family trip to Jakarta. Ini adalah judulnya. Misalkan bacakan paragraf pertama. Last month, my family went to Jakarta. We went there by plane. It was so fun because it was the first time we went to Jakarta by plane. Nah, ini adalah bagian dari orientation dari recount text-nya, yaitu menceritakan apa sih yang terjadi, yaitu dia pergi liburan. Lalu kapan? Last month. Nah, siapa aja sih yang pergi liburan? Family-nya, kata dia my family, gitu ya. Kemana? Where it was? Ke Jakarta, gitu ya. Dan how it was? Bagaimana kesananya ya? They went there by plane, ya. Mereka naik pesawat. Nah, lanjut ya, kita akan lihat nih paragraf kedua isinya adalah series of events atau kejadian atau kegiatan yang mereka lakukan selama di Jakarta. Kita baca dulu ya. In Jakarta, we went to some interesting places. We went to Dufan on the first day in Jakarta. My sister and I took some rides there. We really enjoyed the day in Dufan. Besides, we bought some merchandise too. On the next day, we went to Taman Mini Indonesia Indah or TMII. We went around TMII by train. We were happy to see some traditional houses in there. On the last day, we only stayed at hotel. On the last day, we only stayed at hotel. We swam at the hotel and had lunch near the pool. Finally, around 3 p.m., we went to airport and went back to Lampung. Nah, ini adalah contoh series of event dalam recount text tersebut ya. Recount text ini ya. Nah, jadi ketika di Jakarta, mereka itu pergi ke interesting places. Kami pergi ke Dufan di hari pertama di Jakarta. Kakak perempuan saya dan saya menaiki wahana di sana gitu ya. Kami sangat enjoy berada di Dufan. Selain itu kami juga membeli oleh-oleh merchandise ya. Lalu on the next day, di hari berikutnya, kami pergi ke Taman Mini Indonesia Indah. Pergi keliling-liling Taman Mini Indonesia Indah dengan kereta. Lalu kereta hotel, hanya tinggal di hotel aja. Mereka berenang ya, kami berenang dan kami makan siang dekat kolam renang seperti itu. Akhirnya jam 3 sore, jam 3 PM ya, we went to airport. Kita pergi ke airport dan kembali ke Lampung. Jadi dia 3 hari aja tuh di Jakarta ya. Nah ini adalah series of event. Kamu bisa lihat ya chronologically order. Jadi pertama dimulai dari day 1, day 2, day 3. Ngapain aja kegiatannya. Itu disebut dengan series of event. Selanjutnya di paragraf terakhir adalah reorientation. Bagaimana akhir tripnya. Dan si penulis bilang, this trip was so fun. Jadi trip ini sangat menyenangkan. I was so happy because I could spend time with my family. Saya sangat senang karena saya bisa menghabiskan waktu bersama keluarga. I hope I could go to another trip with my family on next holiday. Ya, saya harap saya bisa pergi liburan lagi bersama keluarga saya di hari libur berikutnya. Today,
That's all about the video, everybody. Are you still here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. So, can you tell me about the recount text? Anyone here? Yes, please.
It is a text that tells about past event.
Very
Or-
good, Dayu Puspa. Yes, recount text is a text which retells event or experience in the past. Thank you, Dayu Puspa. Right. So, the purpose of recount text is to retell events for the purpose of informing or entertaining. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah. Okay. It is generic structure of recount text. Yeah. There are 3. The first one is orientation, the second one is events, and the third one is reorientation. Okay. Alright, so orientation is introducing the participants, place, and time. Meanwhile, events is describing series of events that happened in the past. Reorientation is setting the event of the writer to the story happy ending or bad ending. Okay, guys. So this is the language features. The language features of recount text. First, focus on individual people. Use words which indicate when, example after lunch, and where, example in the set. Okay. The third one, recount text using past tense, yeah, and recount text using actions, words like help or crash, like that. Okay. Did you get my point, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, this is the example of recount text. As you can see here, the first paragraph of the text is called orientation. The second paragraph here is called event, and the third part of this paragraph is called reorientation. Right? Okay, do you have any questions, everybody? Okay, we move on ya. Okay, this one. I would like to divide you into some groups. Okay, one group consists of 2 students. Okay, I already put names in here. The first group consists of Vina and Asteria. Okay, Vina and Asteria.
Okay, Miss.
You are in first group ya. Yeah. Okay, second group Komang Tri and Andina.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Third group Sarah and Dayu Puspa.
Okay, Miss.
Fourth group Ina and Mursita.
Yes, Miss.
Fifth group Ratna and Giri. Okay. Now in your group, please discuss about these 2 texts. So you have to compare these 2 texts regarding the social function, structure text, and the language feature of the text. Yeah. I'll give you 5 to 10 minutes to answer these questions. Yeah, everybody. Yeah. So yeah, you can start the discussions now. For the first group, do you have any problem answering these questions?
No, Miss. No.
Right. Second group,
I have, Miss.
yes.
How to answer language
Oh
feature,
yes,
Miss?
very good. Thank you for the questions. So to answer this question regarding the language features, first of all you have to find the participant. Yeah. So where's the participant? You have to know the participant. For example, the word I or we or my group or etc. like that. The second one is the tenses that the text use. Yeah. For example, present tense or simple past. Yeah. And then you have to find the example of the tenses like that. Yeah. That's it. Answering your questions.
Yeah, thank you, Miss.
Okay. Right. Third group, do you have any questions? Do you have any problems?
No, Miss. We are
Okay.
okay.
Thank you. Good job. Okay. Fifth group, do you have any problems?
No, Miss.
No, Miss.
Right.
So
Yeah, I think all good. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. I think you do understand about the topic today, recount text. Thank you very much. Okay, next. I think time is up. Yeah. So let us discuss about these 2 texts. I would like to call fifth group. Yeah, to answer these questions, fifth group.
Yes, Miss.
Yeah,
We
Ratna
want
and
to answer.
Ratna and Giri.
And Giri, Miss.
Yeah. For the social function of the text 1 and text 2, can you tell me the social functions?
Yes, Miss.
Yeah.
The social function text 1 ya, Miss ya?
Yeah, text 1 and text 2.
Text 1 social functionnya to retell writers past experience, Miss. Text 2 juga sama, Miss, untuk retell writers past experience.
Okay, good job. Okay, what about the structure text of the text?
The structure text 1 there is orientation. Orientation in paragraph 1 ya, Miss. Last September I went to Parry Island for a holiday. I went there with Sarah, Andi, Evelyn, and Yoko. And then the next paragraph is event, Miss.
Yes, good.
And then the last paragraph, reorientation. It's about, in summary, my first trip to Parry Island was so enjoyable.
Very good. How about the text 2?
The
text.
text.
Yeah,
Alright,
gantian yang kiri.
Giri. Yeah, you can answer the question, Giri.
The text 2 is orientation. I was 17 years old. Even my father taught me to ride a motorcycle in a field. And then the last is reorientation. I was afraid of being scolded when I got home.
Okay, thank you, Ratna and Giri. You did a good job. Very good. Okay, now I think that's all ya. Now, can you please make your own writing about recount text ya? You do this individually ya. So you have to choose one of these following topics ya. The first one is memorable experience in the past. The second one, school vacations. The third one, childhood memory. Okay? Do you get? Everybody? Do you get it?
Yes, Miss.
I give you 5 or 10
Miss
minutes.
mau tanya,
Okay, please.
kalau nanti ada yang sama kelompok lain temanya, boleh nggak Miss?
Oh, okay, you can choose one of these topics. So ya boleh sama. Berarti karena memang ada 3 pilihan di sini ya anak-anak ya. Jadi kalian boleh sama asal kalian tidak boleh melihat di internet ya.
Oke.
Oke. Terima kasih atas pertanyaannya. Baik, Miss akan memberikan waktu 5-10 menit untuk membuat writingnya ini ya. Baik, you can start now everybody.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Okay, do you have any problems everybody to write this recount text?
No, Miss.
Masih mencoba menulis ini, Miss.
Coba-coba.
Good.
Ini kak.
Alright. Do you Puspa? Do you have any problems? Do you Puspa? How about Andina? Do you have any problems to write recount text?
A little bit, Miss. I have to find the verb to. Verb 2-nya belum hafal, Miss.
Oh yes. Oh okay. I'll give you some time to find the past form of the verb ya. Thank you, Andina. You can use your own dictionary, Andina. If you have any difficulties, ya. You can
Thank you, Miss.
Okay. Alright. I think that's all ya, everybody ya. Time is up. Ya, everybody. I will choose you. I will call your name. One student only to share he or her text. Okay? Are you ready, guys?
Yes, Miss. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes. You. I think Ratna, are you ready to present your text?
Ya, oke, Miss. Langsung saya bacakan ya, Miss ya.
Yes, yes, please.
Ya. Oke, Miss. Jadi judul saya My Last Summer Holiday in Seoul, Miss.
Yes.
Ya. Oke. I spent my last summer holiday in Seoul, South Korea. I went there with my friends. On the first day, I was landed at Incheon Airport around 7 a.m. after a 6 hours long flight. Then went to Seoul by train and checked into the hotel I already booked. I decided to take a rest for a while. At night, I went to Hongdae, a famous district in South Korea. I went to eat traditional Korean food. On the next day, I went to the Gyeongbokgung Village and National Museum. I also went to learn how to make kimchi and see the scenery of Seoul from Seoul Tower. I went back to the hotel at 10 p.m. and immediately I went to sleep. I spent my last day in Myeongdong and bought some stuff and souvenirs for my family and friends. I also ate the street food there. I went to the airport at 3 p.m. because my flight was at 5 p.m. I had a fantastic experience in South Korea and made wonderful memory with my friends. It was a great trip. Okay, ma'am, enough.
Thank you, Ratna. Your writing is very good. You are excellent students. Good job. Okay, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's learning ya. How was your day so far?
So far, so good.
So
far,
so
Good.
nice.
So good, so nice.
Yes, thank you, everybody. So, what have you learned today, everybody?
We learn about simple past
Ini
tense.
past tense ya, Miss. Tentang recontext.
Yeah, good. Yeah, today we learn about simple past and recount text. Very good, everybody. So, what do you like about today's learning? Can you tell me?
I like
I
the
like
video.
watching TV.
Watching video, Miss.
Miss.
Video.
Yeah, it makes the learning fun, yeah, everybody. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Thank you, everybody. For next week, we are going to learn about biography. Yeah. So for the next meeting, please find the material about biography. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I think that's all our learning today. Hopefully you can enjoy our learning and you can relate our learning in your daily basis. Okay, students, before we end our class today, let us pray together. Sarah, can you please lead the prayer?
Okay, Miss. Okay, everybody, praying start. Praying finish.
Okay, okay, students. I'll see you again next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss.